Why, hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. And Chantal did go live earlier today for 3 hours, so I will not be personally here, but I will let my text-to-speech assistant Brittany take over for now. And I guess let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
He also wanted me to let you all know that this Thailand trip has been one of the most boring things she's ever done, so tada! Brittany's here. Also, holy hell, she looks like hell.
Welcome to the Hotel Beezer Palace. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a Beezer face. We're living it up at the Hotel Beezer Palace. Any time of year, even monsoon season, you can find it here. We are all just prisoners here of our own. Is it device? What does that mean?
Very convenient lyrics and song, if you ask me.
Freaking skin in tropical weather. This is proof I'm not meant to be here. I'm not meant to be in tropical weather. Too bad. I wasn't okay maybe like 5 minutes ago. No, more than that. 15 minutes ago. Hey, tattoo, and now I'm okay. Ew. The hell, this light is bad.
I don't think it's the lighting. And also the first thing I want to do after quote not being okay is to talk with a live stream for 3 hours.
I need water. Okay, I have a little 7-Eleven haul.
Uh-oh. She eye-rolled when she said that. It must have went bad.
So I thought I would go alone without you guys today. I know how dare I. To get a coffee and a croissant. And it was pretty uneventful without you guys. It's so boring. Or without Salah. Like, no, boring. Relaxing, okay, but boring? Yes. So I go into the coffee shop and I say, Sawadika. And then it was like a Muslim girl working. Okay, so I got some things because like, I'm just like, I don't know. I might leave the hotel later, like at supper time, to go try like a local restaurant around here, like for super cheap. But for now, I'm getting 7-Eleven for like lunch later and stuff. So I got a package of these, what looks like, to me, the Thai version of sun chips, which at least have some kind of whole grain or no, multi-grain baked. Yeah, so I figure, you know what? Whatever. It checks 2 extra boxes of Lay's, okay? It's 9 in the morning. I was up at 6:30. I went to bed at precisely 10 p.m. And I feel like $1 million bucks! Look, I'm wearing my pajama pants because I want to be in my pajamas. Okay. So these to eat with my lunch maybe. I got an unsweetened matcha green tea, okay? To drink because I like tea. I mean, I'm in the right place for that. I mean, anywhere you go in the world, you know? Okay, let's name the different teas of the world. Like, if you're in London, I'm sure Earl Grey is popular. That's my favorite. I got some O2, CO2. No. Wrong chemical compounds. Where's milk tea? Oh, no. I'm really mean to these people. You know what? Just do your thing, milk tea. No hard feelings. People, you guys can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. Whoa, yeah, it's like an ice. It's like a waterfall. Yes. If this isn't bougie way to drink your water, I don't know. Someone has some herbal tea. I like when you guys think I'm burnt and you come up with all these euphemisms. It makes me laugh.
Ah, yes, because making a waterfall with your water and ice is completely sober behavior.
There's some habits we just have to keep to ourselves if we do have them. I'm not confirming anything, but if I am not at liberty to tell you my business about this, okay? So you can think I'm happy, you can think I'm gleeful, you can think I'm burnt, but it doesn't matter. All right, let's just bees. So I have 2 bottles of extra water.
If she is sober, and I don't think she is, I'll have whatever water she's having. It'll make me so productive and I'll get so much done.
Instead of getting a case because I don't feel like sweating more. I got some cukes. I figure I should have some vegetables. I hope I don't get listeria. And I got these noodles are the best. You know why? It's with real chicken. And it has like little pieces of chicken, Korean chicken, spicy Korean chicken. And it's like actual like juicy, tender pieces of like non-crunchy thing breast meat. And they're like 80 baht instead of like 20 for like a pack of crap noodles. Even the crap noodles taste delicious, but thanks, Panconi Club. Oh, hey!
Who is in there with Chapel Roan's song names? I will not stand for this.
Madison, don't make me laugh with that. Because when I'm in this state of mind, I find drama to be just weird and funny. It's weird. What is this? I need to do laundry. I know I look like crap right now. Look, it's pre-shower, it's pre-face wash. Actually, I did wash my face. There was a glass of water on my desk that I wasn't going to drink because the ice, it's a long story, but whenever ice melts totally into a drink and it's left over and in the morning it's tepid, I will not drink it. So anyway, I said, okay, I'll use that for my hair and my face because like, it was just bugging me and I didn't want to get out of bed yet. So like morning crusties were bugging me and I didn't want to get out of bed yet. So I went like this with the water in the glass beside my bed table. So I'm not okay because I'm still a little sick, but my throat's feeling a bit better. Yeah, so I have to tick off this thing, okay, this little sheet to say what's in the bag of laundry. Handkerchief, what are we in 1935? Stella, will you fetch me my handkerchief? Like what the hell? Handkerchief? Do people still use handkerchief? I mean, since they've invented Kleenex, a legit question.
Yes, why wouldn't they? I know that in Japan they do not provide paper towels for you to dry your hands off, so you're expected to bring your own. And that's just one example.
Anyway. Dress, blouse, skirt, slacks. Same thing with slacks. Who wears slacks? I bet you your grandfathers wear slacks, right?
Imagine getting mad at different places calling things different names. She clearly understands what they were referring to. Not everything is North American, ma'am.
Pyjama. Brassiere. We're totally living in the 30s. I love this. Oh my god. Underslip, stockings, handkerchief, swimsuit, bedsheet. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe if you bring your own bed sheets. Pillowcase, blanket, and towel. Okay, well. Slacks or trousers. What the hell who even says trousers? What about pants? There's not even a pants.
Okay, I can't get Brittany to get the enunciation right because they labeled them as trousers. Anyways, continue on, Brittany.
God, you're so dramatic. Tell me I'm wrong. Anyways, continuing on.
In the gentleman's section, they have shirt, safari shirt. Like they charge extra to clean a shirt that has turtles and pineapples on it.
Or, if she did 3 seconds worth of Googling, from the Wikipedia pages goes as follows. Safari jacket. A safari jacket or bush jacket, also known as a shacket, is a garment originally designed for the purpose of going on safari in the African bush. When paired with trousers or shorts, it becomes a safari suit.
Like, what's the difference? Like, Salah has a shirt, or I don't think he returned it, but it had a lion on it. So you're telling me, like, would that fall under safari or not? Like, oh my god. Sorry. I know, right? Imagine. Anyway, sorry for that.
If she's sober, I'm a Swedish jump roping champion for the past 50 years.
Underpants. Oh, jacket, cotton. That is so funny. Safari shirts cost... Oh no, they don't cost extra. You just have to label if it's a safari shirt. What? If it's not, it doesn't cost extra, then why not just label it under shirt? Anyway, I'm putting this away. I can't deal with this right now. Okay, the rest of my... Sorry. So yeah, I'm not okay because I'm still not 100% and... I don't know. Do you ever just, like, I think I have an irrational fear that, like, if I'm away from someone for too long, that we're gonna drift apart. Like, that's my fear.
Oh my god, it's been less than a week. She's 100% nervous he's cheating on her. You cannot pay me to think otherwise.
And just, like, I just have fears of, like, loneliness, you know? I don't know. Yeah, my skin is so red. I don't know why. Look at it.
Did you put sunscreen on in a hot climate? No? Wow, I wonder why. This is also a good PSA to always wear sunscreen. Reapply every 2 hours. It's better to prevent sun damage, photo aging, and skin cancer than treating them later.
So pink. Complete, like, perfect T-zone of red, and then on the cheeks and the chin. Pretty much my entire face. Oh my god, I think I can see a CPAP outline. Get out of here. Look, I just mean, not just him, I mean my family too. You ever find, like, the more time you're away from them, like, you just, like, worry that, like, I don't know. 8,000 milligrams of sodium? Wait, this all has 8,000, let's count them up. This has 2,250 milligrams of sodium, which is 113% of your daily needs. What the F? I don't want to eat this now. For real, I don't. I'm, like, scared to. What about these chips? Someone add it up for me. Sodium. 2,000 milligrams for this bag of chips. And the seaweed salad, I don't even have to look. It has soy sauce. What about these? Let's try these. Maybe the CPAP. Yeah, like, maybe the pressure. I don't know. Cut, like, bursts all my freaking blood cells overnight. Oh, yeah, by the way. I met Vatican City. Yesterday. Salah coming soon? I don't know.
You don't know? I thought he was going to clear up the work emergency and head over to Thailand as fast as he could.
Pete's, do you like original flavored chips? I don't like them.
And also, Pete's was in her chat. So, you know, whatever was happening behind the scenes was probably bad.
No, Muslim women are not supposed to have male friends, but Pete's grandfather did. No trouble in paradise. Why do you guys always think the worst?
Because you just seem to be a ray of sunshine in this live stream. Especially when someone brings up how weird you're being.
It's so weird. Like, it would really, like, burn your ass or something if we did, if we live happily ever after forever. You should really reevaluate why that bothers you, you know?
Same thing to you, girl.
Hey, plain cheeseburger. It is air conditioned. I wouldn't stay somewhere non-air conditioned. You guys know me. Why do you ask me? Like, I would not stay in a room non-air conditioned, and I would not stay in a marriage without good sex. You should know me by now. Not so much someone to talk to, because you can find stimulating conversation with people, but some relationships you can get things that no one else can give you, and that's usually what a lover's role is.
Usually. So she's halfway admitting he hasn't spoken with her.
I mean, of course I'm gonna be if it's my husband. Like, what kind of wife would I be if I just let people talk shit on him on my channel? Like, no. People can give their opinion, but when it comes to my husband, no, you can't. On my channel, insulting wise. People can be concerned, but they don't know the true situation. So how can you come up with a conclusion?
Know the truth? What truth? From what I've heard already, she's really telling this live stream.
Based with zero proof, like, you know? Actually, all the proof so far has been opposite, except for that one incident, and like, you know? Anyway, I'm not gonna force anyone to like anyone. You can like whoever you want, but on my channel, respect my authority and his authority. Yeah, but how do people accept theories? Like, they just say, yeah, okay. Whenever there's no, like there's no basis, there's no proof of anything.
You won't tell us the truth? Okay, fine. We'll speculate and come up with what we think is happening until you slip or something is revealed by accident. You don't get to dictate what people say or do.
For example, that we're not married. We're like, on what grounds? I've even proven otherwise that we can't live there without, you know? I did a video on our courthouse wedding. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't really care. I have the best visas.
One word comes to mind. Deflection. Total 360 within half a second of mentioning the marriage.
But this is easy to figure out, Lisa, with peace and love. The person who's going to watch our pets, like the person we had scheduled to watch our pets, like last time, was supposed to do it, right? Because Salah and I were supposed to come together. Like, that was the original plan.
Insert Jeopardy thinking music here.
But something happened, right? Like I said. So now the person who's going to watch our pets is still going to watch our pets whenever he comes. Obviously, he's watching the pets while he's there. Like, why? Exactly. Why wouldn't he? Sorry, I don't mean to sound like, you know, bitchy. I don't remember window liquor how I got the rest back. Probably made up with that loser and then got it all back. Because I had to keep bringing my CPAP over every couple days because I didn't like sleeping there, like moving in there. And I didn't let him over after an incident with my cat, so, and him threatening Pete's. So I had to keep bringing my CPAP, which is risky. He doesn't just abuse women, he abuses objects. I did use my bath bomb, yeah. It was so relaxing. Like, the bathtub is actually big enough that it's nice for once to have a bigger bathtub. Yeah, there is a reason, and it's nothing that you would need to know. Yeah, I'm just like, get out of here. Gotta love a bitchy Chantal, but only when it's all fun. Yeah, for sure. People are saying that, like, what? Okay, I thought that I heard the dumbest of the theories in Gore World. But every time I think that, there's always a dumber one. What? That is so stupid. No, that's not the reason. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even want to defend that. I can literally post my one ticket stub if you want. Or no, I guess they would give you two. What? See what I mean? Like, how am I going to even defend myself to stupid shit like that? That takes 0 brain cells to formulate. Can you believe the stupidness? Oh my gosh. Like, seriously. Number one, with Oman Air, an extra seat, if you really needed one, is $80. So, totally affordable, okay? Because Oman Air has a good policy with that, instead of buying a whole other seat. 2, yeah, like, why would, like, if I could afford to buy another seat, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. I can't even start to begin to comprehend that. You don't have to prove yourself to these haters. Exactly, Jessica. Fatal Bunny, they say he can't, exactly. Where's the proof of this? This is what I'm saying. There's never any proof or evidence. Here's the evidence that he can't be a Badoon, okay, Fatal Bunny? So just ingrain this in your brain. He rented an apartment in Kuwait. He has a car. He bought a car. The Tigo, he bought that. I can't buy anything from there. I can't buy a car there. There's no way.
I mean, if you're married, wouldn't you be able to?
A Badoon is a stateless person, someone with no papers. So not only when you, like I said, when you want to rent an apartment in Kuwait, which you're free to investigate yourself, try the process. You have to submit marriage certificate, proof of employment, and income. And like, your income has to be a certain amount, obviously, to cover the rent. So yeah, if you're a Badoon, you live in the desert in a tent. If you don't have papers, you can't rent shit. You definitely can't buy almost $40,000 car or like $30-something thousand SUV with no money. You don't think that the car company, go call Sherry and ask what you need to buy a car there. Like, seriously. No, he can't. He's not legally allowed to rent the apartment for us because it needs to be a married family. It needs to be a marriage. So, like, you need to, and
The stuttering there says a lot, honestly.
the Harris who lives on site, Salah always sees him and talks to him, and like, they have to meet with you to rent the apartment for you. So if Murad went there and then the guy was talking to Salah, he would be like, what's up? Like, there's no evidence on your side of your accusations. I'm not mad. I'm proving myself, right? So, and there's all this evidence on our side.
So we're just supposed to take your word about all that with actually no proof? No thanks.
And you know what? Even if he was a Badoon, I wouldn't keep that secret because whatever, you know? Unless you wanted me to, which you probably would. But like, I don't care about your friggin' passport status to love you, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure we're together for love, because at this point, like, I could be with anyone. I could be with someone else if I really didn't love him, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't, yeah, like, I don't have to be there when I'm there. I choose it.
And more stuttering and tripping over her own words. I don't know if in her head she sounds calm and collected, but it really shows a lot more than I think she even realizes.
So if you're single and not married in Kuwait, you're basically homeless unless you live in your country. So basically, Barbara, the majority of people are expats to work there. So they usually, a lot of them have the employers who bring them on the work visa. And all this information is available to you if you want to research it. But basically, they have a rental place for them. And a lot of them, the males live with other males. You know, like that fire that was just happening in Kuwait. It was an employment camp, basically. Construction workers, mostly for a big company that brought all these people from India, and they rent entire buildings. That's why you always see those big buses in our parking lot, because our building is a family building surrounded. There's another family building across, but surrounded by these expat worker camps. And a lot of them have been, you know, employers will do things illegally under the radar. That's why Kuwait has been changing the policy. Like, they're inspecting the buildings now because of that fire, because a lot of males were cramped into one. So usually you have your accommodation already out for you. So single people, you know, it's usually expat workers, not usually, you know, but it does happen. There is a bachelor. Yeah, there are buildings specifically for bachelors and for people living alone. And a lot of them are shared accommodation. A lot of them are not, but there's certain buildings, like my building is a family building. So those are the most common. Any building we've ever lived in, there's always a sign when we go to call, it's like families only. So that means you have to show your marriage certificate. So he had to show the marriage certificate and everything. But as somebody, especially like at the time that we got all our stuff, with the status I had, I couldn't rent an apartment. I can't buy a car there. Are you kidding? Like, it's like, no way. Yeah, it was sad. Rest in peace. It was like 40 people. So the Kuwait government, the ministry responsible for that, like, went and inspected all the buildings and looking for, you know, no, not at first, ECP, like at first. So he was living in a bachelor apartment, and in Samia, which yeah, like after we're married, that was like the first building we lived in together. And it was like, you could tell it was like a bachelor, but it was like, he kept it like, he was so cute. Like, before we met, we used to be on video together so long, like almost 24/7. Even when I would have to go get my food at the villa downstairs, I would get my pannier and run upstairs, because I think Pete was working at the time, and I was on the phone with Salah, so I didn't want to ask him to go get my food. I went and got it myself. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you go so I can eat, and I'll call you back. He's like, no, eat on camera. Like, you know, like, we didn't want to let each other go. So
I love how it's all classic scammer for marriage behavior, and Chantal just looks past it with a blind eye.
he went on video and he like redid his whole bachelor for me. Like, he made it so nice. It was so cute. There was like Bath and Body Works candle, which we still have. I mean, it's sentimental at this point. Like, you know, we have this history together that, even though it's not that long, people don't see it ever and they don't know it.
The way you two interact, whether that be in person or online in a chat, is more than enough to see you two have the chemistry as rusted nails and a bottle of grape juice.
So for you to say, oh, I would have left after this, I would have done, you know, you don't really know. I never like to speculate how I would react in a situation if I'm not that person. Yeah, he is actually really, really sweet. And that's, I measure like all the checks, like the checks versus balances or whatever. Versus, you know, like when that situation happened, that's what I used to evaluate a lot of the situation. Like, okay, you know, because I would always say I'm never going to stay with someone if they ever do that to me. Infidelity, you know. I know people don't believe this, but the actual truth is that up until I dropped Nettered off at Dudu's that one last time, I still was a little bit, I didn't know for sure if he was really cheating. I ignored all the signs. I was stupid. Yes, okay. But I didn't know. I didn't fully know. It was like in denial or something, or just I really believed his shit. You have to know that when you're in a narcissistic tryst with somebody, whatever it is, they manipulate. There's things offline that they do. They manipulate the fuck out of you, okay? Just believe that. So I really didn't. Like, you know, then on the way home from Montreal, Sam's Bar Lounge released a video, and I was like, what, you know, I don't know. I was listening to it, so, and I found out for sure, and I never drove back there. I was like, fuck this. You know, it was hard. It was hard at first, because getting out of a relationship that intense is really hard.
Wouldn't that require you to be in a relationship to begin with?
But then, you know, this happened with Salah, and I was like, you know, but you don't know. That's why to say you would do this for certain, you don't know a situation until what you would do until it like happens to you, you know? It's like hard. It's crazy. Of course, after I like dropped the loser off, there were obviously still times like that I was like, I still was attached. So I was like really like, it was so hard for me, and I had weak moments, but it was the beginning of the end for real, you know? Like, that was the breaking moment for me, that like you see everything, like the lies, the disgusting lies that are just so like, oh, anyway, the lies, everything, and you're just like, wow, and like being abused is not okay. You know, that kind of stuff would sink in, and that was it. So yeah, so Salah, all that to say, like, it's hard for it's hard for me. Like, he's so sweet in so many ways that people don't see, and a lot of you do see. Like, I find he's like so sweet on camera. Yeah, but like English is not his first language, and he's, you know, I hate that he says it wasn't a relationship. Okay, from Queen of Relationships Online, you're gonna say my relationship's not a relationship? All right, there's not even worth replying to that. Like, dude, you were just sending sexy pictures in your daughter's room to a man who left you on red when you sent the nudes. I wouldn't be talking about others' relationships with peace and love.
LOL.
Like, what? I don't care. Like, if I don't know, that video looked like cut up and like weird. I don't know. But if it was true and she did do that, I zero care. I'm not besties with Shani and Rev or anything. I'm not besties with anyone really online, honestly, except you guys. But they've never done anything to me. You know, what do I care? Like, you know, like, I don't know.
Of course. If it doesn't affect Chantal at all, why would she care? Really goes to show you what kind of person she is. Selfish and self-centered.
And if she did do that video for Nattered, which I don't even know for sure, you never know with him, and she said, "What do you want from me?" Nattered, meaning like he probably like messaged her, because why would you say what do you want from me if somebody probably messaged you and you're like yes, you know? I don't know. I don't know. But even if that did happen, I have zero jealousy capabilities left, like at all, when it comes to that loser. So who cares? I don't care. Like really, I don't. I don't really care. I don't care. Zero. I don't care anymore. I'm in Thailand for like a month. But all I'm gonna say, sometimes things can happen, and I'm not gonna talk about the situation anymore after this. But the situation with Salah, sometimes communication, like I've learned that it was like a shameful thing for him to talk to me, his wife, about these things, and because no, I'm not like that. I'm totally vanilla. And sometimes those interests have issues in a marriage, especially if the person, like, do you not find men are just hard at, like, they don't open up, like they just feel ashamed and embarrassed, you know?
As a professional emotion bottler. Yep.
So that's all I want to say. Why go on vacation? Why not? Where are you gonna travel next? You guys, I don't know, AK baby. I go on the balcony right now and it's like super, like there's a cool breeze. It's like more than 20 degrees cooler than Kuwait, just for a little. I know this place. I like to go where things are familiar. Salah wanted to go to Malaysia. He's like, why Bangkok? And honestly, a little part of it was temptation. Like thinking, okay, to me, like Malaysia and Bangkok are very similar, you know, but like Malaysia is like without legalized cannabis, and a part of my like, you know, brain was like, but also not just that, like, because I do want to quit it, but it's hard. I don't just sit in hotel rooms, Kim. I just went out yesterday, but I'm here for a long time, Kim. So yeah, there's going to be days where I'm in the hotel, 100%. If that's not your idea of a vacation and you would rather go bird watch in the jungle and swing from a line like Tarzan, that's up to you, you know? But for me, like, I like chill days. Should I go to the shisha cafe so I won't be mad at me? If I'm going to shisha, I have to budget, okay? Like, I spent enough money yesterday in Thailand terms. My mattress is super soft, my IKEA mattress, I miss it. I wake up every day here and I have to medicate right away for my sciatica and put the cream on, this medicated cream. Whoa! Sorry about that. Excuse me! Anyways, think what you want. If you want to think I'm a sugar mama, go for it. Don't care. You can, like, how can I help him travel? He has his own passport. Like, I don't understand what you mean. About Ethan, I don't even know what you're talking about. It's so funny people say you make no money from YouTube and then say you pay it. Exactly. Like, even if their insults contradict one another, or their claims contradict one another, they'll still say them just for a jab at me. So I don't care. Think what you want. Think that. Yeah. I just transferred him 23,000 Canadian dollars off of my like 5K views I make on my videos. You friggin' dingwads. I miss the kitchen chair too. I have to stand now. I'm kidding. Actually, alhamdulillah that I can stand. You know, that's like a slap in the face to people who don't have legs, or have one leg, or can't use their legs, or can't get out of bed. I totally appreciate the fact that I still can. Barely. Like, no, not barely, but like getting out of the tub is harder, okay? It was like, holy crap, yesterday. Because it's a high up tub and my legs are like this long. Like, what the heck? Who cares who pays for what? Like, they wouldn't, exactly, but like they wouldn't, like I just said, like people don't even listen. Like, they check his bank account and like his employment, like income, like per year. Like when you think that you can get an expensive car, like I wouldn't even be able to get an expensive car like that in Canada. Like my credit would never, you know, like, so like you guys really, it's okay to, you know what, theorize all you want. I don't blame people. You're right. Somebody commented that if you don't give information, people are going to theorize. So go for it. But some of them I'm debunking because it's so obvious. So it's laughable to me that people actually believe these as truths just because they're lacking information. To me, if you lack information, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of things you don't know about him that you would be really surprised about. So he's done a lot of things in his life, like good things. It's none of your beeswax, Faye. No offense, but you know, like knowing what someone's job, like it's so not wise to like voluntarily divulge any information about yourself on the internet these days. It's just not.
I thought he was part of a perfumery. What is she talking about?
Yeah, exactly, Barbara. I know people roll their eyes at that, but I think Salah pays a lot more of their living expenses than Chantal. He likes to be the alpha and spoil her. Exactly. Exactly. Like in his culture, it's like, I don't think he would feel like a man if he didn't contribute as much. Like if he didn't contribute, he didn't like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
But he's having his wife defend him? Sure, true alpha male, LOL.
It's just like, and I'm not saying that because I'm a Westerner, it makes me more attractive to him as because that's what he was seeking. Because let's be real, like I was seeking an Arabic man, so an Arab. So why don't people pick on me, accuse me of like, oh, you just want him because he's Arab? Like why don't people say that about me? You know what I mean?
If you have been paying attention, we have. For years. In Canada, you would seek out foreign men who spoke minimal English and would wave money over their heads as a bargaining tool for leverage.
We saw the shack he was in, but that's so racist. Like that's a lot of apartments look like that in Kuwait. Like, are you kidding? He's a bachelor. Why would he need a mansion? I never said he was rich.
In a long-time deleted live stream, you also said he owned his own house, so...
Like, that's like a not bad apartment for Kuwait, like for a bachelor. Like, what? I didn't save him from anything. What are you talking about? Actually, in the only way that would be true is because, yeah, before he met me, he didn't care about staying in a place like that. He didn't want to spend a lot of money. He was doing a lot of other good things with his money. That's what I'm saying. If you knew him, you would be surprised, and you don't deserve to. It doesn't matter. You know, it's none of your business. But he, like, it was fine. Like, you don't know the living in Kuwait. You know, like, sure, there's modern apartments being made all the time, whatever. But, like, the norm, like, the living for most expats is not, like, a luxurious apartment. That's how he lives. Like, what the fuck kind of shit comment was that? You know? And it's just so weird. Like, anyway. No, you don't deserve to know. Okay, why do you think West Coast I'm talking to you? I'm obviously talking to the person. I'm addressing the person who just left a hateful comment. So why are you taking personal offense to it? Like, I don't understand. He was fine with his life. He had a good life. He had, you know what I mean? Like, he has a lot of friends. He was never alone. He was always with friends. He has a loving family. He had his own car. He had his own place. Like, he had everything he needed. Like, what? Like, just because he doesn't have, like, a new Maytag silver friggin', like, set of stuff. He actually had a big silver fridge. I thought his fridge was funny for the size of his apartment. It was really cozy. It was really cozy. We had a big screen TV, a comfy bed, a couch, an air fryer. That's all you need. Actually, I adapted. It was kind of, like, more roughing it style, yeah. The only reason he's moving up whenever I moved over there is because we're now a couple. Like, he knew that living in that bachelor would not be like good for two people as a married couple. You don't live there as a married couple. That's why, yes, we're moving up, you know?
If you wanted to move, fine. But all of a sudden, he's upgrading his cars multiple times a year. Got a new gaming laptop and moving apartments multiple times a year also. Is that not very suspicious?
And, but, like, I used to have to, like, the bathroom was small. Cooking in that kitchen was interesting. Remember that, like, stove I had, the gas? See, I don't mind. I find that stuff interesting. I like kind of, like, roughing it. It's a challenge. But it's, like, normal how a lot of people live there, you know? It's not, like, it's such an ignorant comment when you don't know how people live there. Hi, Melly! That's how a lot of people live. If anyone doesn't like Salah, that's fine, but to say mean things about him, it's, yeah, on my channel. Like, go elsewhere. I don't care if you want to be a piece of crap elsewhere. They are married. Yeah, Keith. But, yeah, I'm just saying these things just to say, you know, we're entitled to our privacy. It's my right to, you know, stay and work on my marriage. It's my right to, like, how I want to live my life. You know, so, and that's why I mean, like, I don't owe people information is basically what I mean. You guys can be nosy, just don't be mad if I don't give you everything, like, all the information, you know? That's all. But there's a lot, like, 95 to 99% of our relationship nobody sees, you know? So, he would have known, like, okay, I have enough money to pay my own right now. No. He had to keep playing and be greedy. And I kept telling him, stop, like, cash out, you know? And I got mad at him, and he fucking lost it. And, like, just, that was, I became scared of him at that point because...
She keeps going off about Nader. No, thank you. No, I was not joking. All of this, and then more after, is all Nader. Yep, this too. And this. And also this. And this also. And I think you can guess what this is too.
I know, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Anyways, let's change the slum jet. Believe me, you're gonna want me to mute. He's usually sleeping at this time, because he's 4 hours before me. I know, Joanne, I hate being sweaty and holding up the phone, and I don't know. Like, I'm just not in the mood to do it right now. I'm in the mood to, like, go relax at a air-conditioned shisha cafe, and relax with shisha and, like, Arab music and a drink. That's what I feel like doing. Because Nutter's most days to speak right no matter what language. Yeah, I never watch him. You know, the last time I checked, he was still obsessed with Salah and I talking about us with, like, literally one person and Desperate Didi in his chat. That was it.
Such a great vacation. Trash talking about your quote-quote ex and his mistress while you're miserable, hot, and can barely move.
One fucking person. Like, nobody cares. Like, nobody wants to hear what you say. I have to say, obviously. It's like, you're like, even me, my cloud is not working anymore. You still only get, like, fucking eight views. No, I said the last time I checked saw his channel.
Checked. We're all in agreement when he's not around. She's analyzing every pixel of that live stream, right?
I noticed that, because honestly, I went and checked. I wanted to see what, and this, I don't, like, Salah and I don't know if he does, Salah does, but I definitely don't ever go. I just, like, he doesn't exist to me anymore. Like, I forget about his existence. But then somebody said that he and Shani had those those exchanges, and I was, like, obviously curious, like, I don't know, and I felt like, I saw the video and it made me laugh, like, you know, so, YouTube could be Jerry Springer sometimes. I'm not even joking. It's so funny. So then I noticed that at the time that I went to check for that video, he was live. And he was in Dee Dee's living room still. And I think he was talking about me, I think, still. And there was one person in his chat chatting, and they were talking about me too. Obsessed. So, and there was like a bright light on his Smeagol face, and Dee Dee was off in the background. I don't know. Being a yes lady. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that was it. That's like, like, you know, that's all I know. Yeah, but my cloud is not even working anymore, Eldridge. That's what I mean. He's just the type of person. He's a narc, right? So he always has to. He will fucking talk about me until it happens one day that, like, he's validated and his reputation is reversed, which is never gonna happen. Because even if it wasn't me, like, I don't know why he's only mad at me. Like, even if it wasn't me, look at all the other people who've come forward. Like, he's on charges right now. Like, he's on trial, like, or whatever. Like, even if it wasn't me outing him, you know what I mean? But he's so, like, he'll forever be mad. He needs to reverse his reputation. It's just, like, not, I don't think that's ever gonna happen, buddy.
I've cut out so much of her talking about him, and I will again. But just the obsession over this loser after so many years is still funny to me. Ma'am, get off live stream and enjoy your vacation.
Yeah, I know, they do. They don't care about anything. They never ask how your day is. Never ask me, so how's your day, hon? Like, I should have clued into that. Like, if I compare to, like, my husband, like, he's so doting on, like, every little thing. You guys don't see him give me, like, serious, like, not shit, but, like, he'll give me pep talks on, like, my health and stuff. Like, you know, like, he'll almost every day I tell him, like, hey, I know. He'll say, like, he'll come over to me and, like, grab my face and, like, keep this, and he'll, like, touch my body and stuff, like, keep this, but you need to reduce, like, you know, like, it's your weight a bit. It's not healthy. And it's true, because he lives with me. He sees me, like, gasp for air just walking down to the lobby. Like, it hurts him as my husband. If you love somebody, you're gonna be hurt by their health, right? If that were Swordfish, he would never give a shit. He wants me to die. Like, he doesn't care, you know? So it's like night and day. Like, you know, people don't see or appreciate those things, but I do. I'm in Bangkok alone because I chose to come here alone. I said I was okay. He wanted me to cancel my ticket. He wanted me to cancel my ticket. I had to, like, almost beg him to come here. But after a while, he was like, okay, yeah, you know, it's all right. Like, at first he was like, no, like, you know, cancel. But it was like a pain. I don't know. I just really wanted to get away from the heat. And I thought, I'm going to single bees for a while. Not single, like, as in relationship, but solo bees.
Single bees? Why would that even be a thought in that sentence?
I'm going to solo bees, you know? I thought it would be fun. And it is. I'm okay. You know, I'm just like, I don't know. At first it was a lot harder. I had a down moment today and I went to go live and then I was just like, what the heck? I feel okay talking. Like, after talking to you guys, I feel okay. I don't know. Unless something changes in the situation, yes, he's going to meet me here. Reverse psychology. But yeah, he cares about everything. He keeps track of my meds more than I do. I'm like a child that way. With medications, I'm so bad. Did you take your meds today? Did you do this? He keeps track of, he cares about everything. Like, he feels like my, like, family. Like, like a husband should, you know? They are your family, your build, you know? So that's why, yeah. We just have a special love.
Oh, it's sure special, all right?
I have my reasons, Alyssa. We usually like to vacation for like a month at a time. You know, it's good to, in about a month, it'll be, Kuwait weather will be nicer. I can't wait to go camping, inshallah. Yes. So guys, sorry I'm just like talking a lot and reminiscing. I'm just like in a weird state of mind. He cares about me more than himself. Like, he really just, you know. If we're out somewhere and we're both dying of thirst, he will give me the last bit of water. Literally. Literally. Like, you know, like, he's young. I forget how young he is sometimes. He's 30.
I can see why. He's aged a good 15 years since you've met him.
That's almost out of, like, when I met him, he was 29. Like, a man in his 20s is a whole new animal. You know? So, Haley, that's not true. No, I'm serious. I don't know why people think that. No. You don't know anything about the ex life with us because it's so private. Like, if I opened up and told you everything, you would be sweating.
Let me guess. He gives you the last French fry. He gets up to get your salt and condiments. He presses the start button on the air fryer.
But, you know, like, with him, it was, no. I'm not, like, okay, I'm not going to talk about that, but, like, out of respect, obviously, for my husband, but, no, you think it is at the time, but a lot of it was also very abusive. A lot of it was, I could almost never do it not high. So, like, when you have to be on substances to enjoy intimate time with someone, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Who has had those bad relationships, toxic ones? Usually you had to be drunk or you had to be on something to get through it. I don't miss those days. He is mature. He already has gray hair in his beard that I plucked for him.
I mean, I have a few gray hairs from me having small birthmarks on my head, but again, aged 15 years in less than 2.
We groom each other. Like, imagine, you know, like, I don't know, he likes to pluck my chin hairs, and I like to pluck his.
I could have gone my whole life without having to know he likes to pluck her chin hairs, if I have to suffer with that information for eternity. So do you. And yes, I did want to mention that women have body hair, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
I get a few reoccurring ones, but they've been gone away. I don't know, they haven't come back. It's weird, they just disappeared one day. I don't know what it is, a change in my routine, but I don't know, maybe hormonal change? I wasn't okay, Leah, when I started this live stream, and then I guess maybe I should change it so people aren't worried. What was sometimes appeal to you in the beginning? Honestly, when I first met, it was on Plenty of Fish. He was very persistent.
Oh my god, why does she keep talking about him? No thank you.
Wake up, Scylla. Where are you, babe? Yeah, he would never hurt a hair on my head, and he never has. You guys would know I would be on here outing every bad behavior. I'm shit that way, but... Well, I don't know. I get like impulsive and like, oh my god, I'm telling everybody. Yeah, and I actually had to walk to a shisha cafe yesterday. So I got dropped off. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you this. I got dropped off at the mall. I mean, I got dropped off on like at a cafe on Arab Street that was in like a little alley. And they were supposed to be open, but like the Google said it was open, but it wasn't. Like I got there and it was like dark and I was like, oh, where am I gonna go? Babe! Hi, babe! I miss you. I was just telling people how amazing you are. Tina! You should come to Bangkok! Please! You would be fun in Bangkok with me.
And babes in chat, and any personality or original thought is out the window. That giggle and excited hands says it all.
How did you sleep, sweet love? Oh, go sub up to our couples channel.
For what? Girl, I don't know how to tell you this. He probably isn't coming. And if for some magical reason he does, it's going to be within the last week of your trip.
Yeah, babe Kate, someone put the link on the couples channel because I can only do a limit of 3 contents a day, right? With you guys getting notifications. And the notifications really do impact views. So just be sure that you're subbed up to the couples channel because we're going to do videos on there, but when he comes here, when King Beezer comes, but until then, if I run out of live slots on this channel, I'm going to use like our alternate channel. Ooh, I wasn't okay because I was feeling just like, I don't know, a little down. Hey man, there I am. I'm the best man on the street. Yeah, we're kind here, eggs on legs. I mean, I know I've raged out at people who ask stupid questions, but I know it's because like I can tell. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I can usually tell where someone's going with a comment. So for you to like, if I call you out on a comment, which I shouldn't even bother, but like if someone says, "What? I only said this," no, don't gaslight me. I know what you were meaning. Okay, let's just be real.
I've seen more than once Chantal freaking out over innocent people having genuine questions before. So much for being a psychic.
Babe, maybe we can extend our vacation and go to Kofifi. I'm just joking. We both don't like party scenes. Like you're never gonna see us in the Nana district, the ping pong and all that. No. You look like Jade from Victoria. Oh, I have to check that out.
Whoever said this really need to get their eyes checked. And Jade, I'm so sorry. Even though I didn't watch too much Victorious, Zoe 101 was more my jam.
G was mean. Yeah, we are too modest and for that, yeah. Right, babe? We won't be going to the red light districts.
I don't even have to say it. We all know what he was doing for those long walks when he was there last time.
No, we don't dance in public as Muslims. Like, I don't, but... Because once you see me shimmy shake, you're never going to forget. But sometimes at weddings, the men dance stopka, but usually the women are in a different room, I think, usually. My favorite perfume? Oh, babe, I took the pretty expensive perfume. The oud one. Oh, I love it. This must be made with oil, but this is one of my favorite, the Emirati oud, because it smells all day and so yummy. It's like oud and vanilla or something, I don't know.
My favorite is still Angel by Mugler. I'm not looking forward to buying my refill.
I like Clinique Happy. I love that scent. I love it. I don't know what else. That's about all I wear. Beezer spray is where it's at. I wasn't okay earlier, but I'm okay now. So guys, Does it sound like a chicken? Oh my gosh, I follow this chicken on TikTok named Ethel.
With peace and love? No.
I hate like scrolling on TikTok and I see like some women and they're constantly like I play with my hijab to keep it out of my way, but they're constantly like and their boobs are just out and I'm like I can't believe I ever was like that. I don't know. Like thirst trap people, you know? I don't know.
Of course, she's jealous of skinny women showing skin. Attractiveness sadly sells. Of course, everyone's beautiful, but more conventional attractive people can sell either products or generate followers.
I used to kind of be like thirst trappy, so I know what that's like. But bye guys.
Oh my god, thank you. It's currently 6 a.m. here. Well, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.